Dear friends, welcome back. Today's video, I'm just talking about some of the best stocks which is currently available in a very low price in US market. These stocks are mainly the renewable energy stocks, which is basically means based on solar or hydrogen and wind, etc. Yeah, basically these we know that last year Joe Biden, the American president, he has passed a new bill that's called Inflation Reduction Act. Basically that means spending about 369 billion dollars, about to boost the energy sector, especially spending a lot of money in green energy sector. That means investing more in solar power, wind power, renewable energy, etc., lithium battery technology, etc. So these all laws and these all investment will boost in the sectors, especially what I'm going to mention about these stocks. Again, in if you look on the European market, European Union also passed the same green energy bill, almost like boosting the renewable energy sector, almost like a 375 billion euro. That also aiming to spend a lot of money in a lot of billions of euro in boosting energy in a solar, wind, and based clean energy sector. So these all sectors will means it's spending more money in the coming years for solar, wind, and other sectors. Also the recent war in Ukraine, also one of the reasons Europe has decided to move away from Russian gas and decided to boost their own energy supply. That means going towards renewable energy. So if you buy these stocks currently running at a very low price, and this is a very good price, a valuable stock for the next coming years, definitely you will get a double profit, a double digit profit. Let's have a look detail on these stocks and yeah, and analyze what are the benefits of the stocks buying. Yeah, thank you. Let's have a see detail on this video. Yeah. uh, the first stock which I am talking today is Solar Edge Technologies. Uh, if you just look at the stock, which is this stock is basically a solar based stock, and if you just look at the chart, you can see that the stock is currently running in a very low price, 156 point current price is $166 actually, and the 52-week range is 156.25, and the maximum range is $344. So you can see that it's having a high growth potential is for this growth actually. And if you just look at that, the PE ratio is 31.29. That's a bit high. Revenue is $3.66 billion. So you can understand that how much revenue is getting that one. And the market capital is $9.13 billion. So this is a very good stock, a highly recommended stock actually for the purchase of for high growth potential is there. If you can keep this stock for at least 1 or 2 years, you can definitely get a double digit profit or triple your profit levels. Just look at that, buy rating is 83 percentage, according to the eToro. If you just look at that, analyst price target is 301.83 is the price target. That is the medium target, and if you just see the low target, it is 253. And if you see that all the hedge fund activity, most of them are recommending to buy this stock. Hedge fund increased the holdings by 146.1k shares, and that is another thing. Inside transactions also increased. So this is a highly recommended stock, for buying. Definitely no doubt in that one because of the market's activity, and also the the energy sector is highly rewarding these days because of the investment in by the government. Solar Edge Technology is a global technology company that provides solar power harvesting and monitoring solutions. This firm is primarily engaged in the provision of power optimizer, solar inverter, and monitoring systems for photovoltaic arrays. So that is the main thing about this company. This company was founded in 2006 and its headquarters in Herzliya, Israel. So this is Israel-based company actually. The company is mainly development of DC optimized inverter solution, both residential, commercial, and large scale PV, battery storage, backup solutions, and EV charging, home energy management, grid services, virtual power plants, and uninterrupted power supply solutions. These all are the main purpose of this solar edge technology. So this is also ongoing support providing for the customers, pre-sale support, ongoing trainings, technical support, post installation monitoring, and maintenance services. So definitely this is a high value stock. I would highly recommend this stock for in your portfolio. Thank you. Yes, we talked about already the the first stock. The second stock is also based on solar energy and phase energy. If you just look on this stock's current price, this is another stock which is related to solar based technology. Enphase energy, $125.30, a very low price, and this is the best stock to buy. Currently highly recommended. If you look at the sector, this is the American energy technology company, headquarters in California. This is solar panel systems designs and manufactures, and both residential and commercial use. So commercial use means basically using for commercial purposes. Residential means creating technology for getting the solar power and creating electricity for that purpose. So this is getting a momentum these days, and it's a very good stock. Highly recommended this stock actually. And if you just see the chart, actually you can see that just to see the overview of the stock actually. Before that going, so if the day 52-week range is $120 is the lowest price, still it's a good price to buy currently, because you know that this month again the good chance the high price is $339. If anybody buy this stock now and keep it for 2 years, definitely your price will double. There is no doubt in that one. So it's the highly recommended stock. Still it is running in $125. There is less chance that the stock may go down below that level. And if you just see the more about this stock, this Enphase microinverter work with solar panels to enable customers to make, use, save, and sell their own energy. Using smart battery technology, the microinverters work in more energy efficient way than if all panels were hooked up to central inverter. The firm has now installed more than 39 million microinverters over 1.7 million homes across the globe. So this is a multinational company, total worth of about total worth $17 billion. So you can understand how much the market capital is. So the firm has now installed, again, if you just technology is compatible with any type of solar panels and is generally considered to be one of the top performing clean energy systems available. In 2021, the Enphase Encharge home battery won the EE award, which highlights the top electricity energy storage products are advancing a sustainable future. So if you just look at that, you can see that if you just come into the analyzed rating again, most of the analysts recommend this stock is target price is minimum is 196, medium range, low range is 171, high range is 217. So if you just buy this stock, there is a doubling potential is very high. And most of the hedge fund increased holding by about 495.7k shares in the last quarter. And if you look at the insider transactions, also very high, about 147.9k in the last 3 months. So this is a highly recommended stock at the moment. I highly recommend most of the them to buy this stock and keep it for at least 1 year, so in order to get the profit. So next stock is Sunrun. Again, this is also a solar based company which is running in a very low price now. If you just look at the price for the 52 week range, you can see that 30.28 is the lowest price, and it end up in $39, even in the midst of the rate hikes by the federal government last year. So you can see that it's running in a very low price now. So there is a high growth potential for the stocks. PE ratio is 37.38, revenue is 2.42 billion. So total market capital is less than that previous companies I mentioned. Its capital is $3.3 billion. However, it's also a good chance is there, because this is a solar based company. As I mentioned earlier, the solar based companies having a good growth potential in the coming years. Yeah, so that is the main thing. Sunrun is a home solar battery storage and energy services company. It's based in the United States. The company designs, develops, installs, sells, and maintains residential solar energy systems. So basically, Sunrun is based on a residential basis, home-based systems, not in commercial properties. Sunrun primarily offers its solar energy systems and products to residential homeowners of purchase or through a customer agreement. The company also sells solar energy systems and battery storage systems to some commercial developers for implementation in multi-family and new homes. It has over 600,000 customers across 22 states and DZ and Puerto Rico. So it's basically is based on America and other countries. Sunrun stock listed on the Nasdaq in Run. It's basically Sunrun, means running by sun. So you can see that by name itself, you can see that it's an American-based company, and most of the America is running very quite successfully. And let's look at the analyzed rating. Actually, analyzed, most of the analyst is recommending this stock. 31 is the medium price target. It can go up to $43. Low price is 22. So anyway, if you buy the stock at the moment, it's a very good chance. Actually, highly recommended. You will get a triple. You can get a $13. You mean triple digit profit? That your stock, your profit will triple if you keep it for at least 2 years. Hedge fund also increased this pricing of the stocks, and insider transactions not that much great. Insiders sold the stocks about 375.7K in the last 3 months. So that means still it is a slight negative sentiment is running on the stock. However, it is there is a high growth potential is there because of the current market scenario. Yeah. So highly recommended this stock currently. Next stock is actually China Longyan. It's a Chinese-based company. It's in Hong Kong. It's registered actually. It's a China Longyan. Longyuan. So basically, it's running in a very low price. Basically, China Longyuan is a Power Group Corporation Limited. It was founded in 1993, and it is dedicated to design, development, construction, management, and operation of wind farms. The company also runs other projects such as those dealing with the thermal power, solar power, tidal power, biomass power, and geothermal power. So if you just look at the stock, actually, it's a Chinese stock. No, the previous old stock which I have mentioned is based on US stock market. What is the benefit of Chinese stock is that this is a very low price currently. If you just see that last 3 years price, you can see that the current price is very low, 5.87, is almost 6.16. There is a high growth potential is there at the stock having, but current price is running very low because of this Chinese economy's weak economic data and related issues. That China is creating. The economic output is very low because after the COVID issues, there is a lot of political issues and a lot of other related issues. However, if you just keep this stock for a year, you can just get a double-digit profit. You can see that maximum running was 13.37, and it was almost like a $15. So there is a $70 in. So maximum how much it was went at $16. So there is a growth potential. We can see this stock actually. The company also runs other projects, as the company is investing in a thermal power, solar power, tidal power. Tidal means using the that tides from the waves because of in the sea. Biomass. So it has a multi-strategy approach that this stock is using. It offers a service to wind farms, including consultation, repair, maintenance, and training. The company participates in several new emerging areas in China, such as overseas market development, offshore wind power, and wind power at high altitude and low wind power areas. So this is a very good stock. I would highly recommend this stock to keep it because of the current current price, it's a good opportunity available at the moment. However, it is I wouldn't recommend to buy a lot of this, but however, it's at least worth the $200 of stock. This will be a good idea to keep in your portfolio because there is a high growth potential. We can see that at the moment stock is running in a very low price. Yeah, so that's the last stock which in this sector. This is the last stock called plug power. That plug means something we are inserting in the socket. That's called means plug power, the stock itself. This is using energy, renewable energy, but not from solar. The stock is based in hydrogen. That plug power is a this is using in a hydrogen based company, hydrogen energy, using hydrogen fuel. So that is the main purpose of this stock actually. If you just look at the stocks, plug power is an electrical equipment and components company founded in 1997. It is based on New York. The company offers hydrogen fuel cell solution to power markets around the world. Traders can find the company on the Nasdaq called ticker plug. If you just look at the market capitalization, it was the $5 billion at the moment, and the 52-week range is 7.38, and the highest range is $30. So this is one of the best stock. I would say this is one of the best stocks in hydrogen energy sector actually. You can see that the stock reached a high estimate is forecasting up to $78. So you can see that most of the hedge fund activities increased to 4.5 million shares in last actor. Very highly recommended stocks. Nobody sold, no insider is sold the stock in the last 3 months. So this is a very high value stock I would recommend. And if anybody looking to buy this stock, this is the right time actually because of the price, because of the low price. Again, if you just look at the plug power, is a green energy play focused on hydrogen and hydrogen fuel cells, and it is a leader in the push toward a greener hydrogen economy. So that is the many advantages. The hydrogen cells are unlimited actually in these days, because that solar technology take a long time, but hydrogen, it is a very conventional, it's a modern technology. Unlimited supply of hydrogen, the availability to harvest it from renewable green energy resources. Plug Power also develops, designs, manufactures, markets, installs, and services a line of end-to-end hydrogen and zero-emission fuel cell solutions. These solutions are tailored for supply chains and logistics applications, on-road electric vehicles, and stationary power generation for business and industry in North America and internationally. Green hydrogen is split from a base molecule using electricity generated by sustainable sources such as fuel cells, solar, or wind. So I would suggest, highly recommend this stock at the moment for anybody to invest in renewable energy sector. And yeah, that's about our review about this stock. So that's about these stocks actually. What I mentioned, that these 5 stocks also you must keep in your portfolio for a high growth potential and take a profit. uh, the main thing is that this stocks having a long term potential as well. So rather than taking a profit, you need to keep it like investment strategy, a long term investment, at least for 3 to 5 years. It will be double, triple, your portfolio. Definitely there is no doubt in that one because of the current market scenario and the most government's interest in the renewable energy sector. Yeah. Thank you so much.